Sure, here's a short love story set in America. Hashtag, hashtag, hashtag a summer's memory. In the small town of Willow Creek, summers were always marked by the vibrant hues of blooming wildflowers and the gentle hum of cicadas. It was the summer of 1969 when Emma Carter first met Jack Turner. She was a bookish high school graduate with dreams of becoming a writer, while Jack was the charismatic son of a mechanic, set to leave for college on a football scholarship. Their paths crossed one humid July afternoon at the town's annual fair. Emma was wandering through the stalls, her mind lost in the pages of a novel, when she bumped into Jack. He was effortlessly charming, with a grin that seemed to light up the dusty fairground. They spent the rest of the afternoon together, sharing cotton candy and laughter, their connection instant and undeniable. As the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky with shades of pink and orange, Jack took Emma to the top of the Ferris wheel. The town looked magical from above, bathed in the golden glow of the setting sun. Jack turned to Emma, his eyes serious for the first time that day. "I know we're both heading off to new places soon," he said softly, "but I don't want this to be just a summer memory." Emma's heart raced. She knew their paths were set in different directions, but in that moment, it didn't matter. She leaned in and kissed him, sealing a promise between them. For the rest of the summer, they were inseparable. They spent lazy afternoons by the creek, talking about their dreams and fears, their laughter echoing through the trees. They danced under the stars to the tunes of the local band and shared whispered secrets in the quiet corners of the town. As the summer drew to a close, the reality of their impending separation loomed large. On their last night together, they returned to the Ferris wheel, now a symbol of their love. Jack handed Emma a small, wrapped package. Inside was a delicate silver necklace with a tiny heart pendant. "To remember this summer and to remember me," he said, his voice thick with emotion. Emma held back tears as she fastened the necklace around her neck. "I'll never forget you, Jack," she whispered. They parted ways the next morning, with promises to write and visit. Life moved forward, and while their paths did diverge, they never truly forgot each other. Emma went on to become a successful writer, her stories often reflecting the magic of that summer. Jack excelled in college, eventually returning to Willow Creek to take over his father's garage. Years later, at their high school reunion, fate brought them back together. Standing under the same Ferris wheel, now old and creaky, they realized that some loves are meant to last. The years had changed them, but the spark that had ignited that summer still burned brightly. As they stood hand in hand, the Ferris wheel turning slowly behind them, they knew that their love story was far from over. It was just beginning again, in the heart of Willow Creek.